Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Green Bay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Goff to St. Brown for a big one. That gains an even 60 yards. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that line. They'll bring him down for a big loss. 180. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll pop this head for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down market. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. Gibbs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down. Field makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Bo Melton on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves. Thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest big advantage coming away with a big win today.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Willis now to throw. On the move left.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So out come the Lions, and can they get to the Super Bowl? Franchise that has never been to the Super Bowl, but really close the last couple of years. Made it to the NFC title game before falling to the 49ers 2 years ago. And then 15-2 last year, the #1 seed, but stunned by Washington in the divisional round. Feels like a pivotal year for Detroit.
It is, and it almost feels crazy that we're about to say this, but for maybe the first time in the history of the franchise, the Lions are starting to see some of the perils that come with being really good, right? Roster attrition. Everyone starts picking at your players. And then this past year, Mike, Dan Campbell, he now needs to replace both his offensive and defensive coordinator. Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, both moved on as head coaches. So with success comes a lot of challenges. So they've got to get healthy on the defensive side of the ball. The amount of injuries they took down the stretch was unprecedented. So Jared Goff has more than proven his place in this league. They've got to replace coaches, and they've got to find a way that not only are they winning, can you sustain it?
A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll look to pick up the pace. They'll go play action with Goff. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll get the first down inside the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
Back 20. 4 down. Louis.
On play action, Goff forced to his right. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Goff. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ric Flair.
From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Isaac Toslav. Touchdown, Lions. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Bates now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Packers offense ready for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Oh, a loose football. And the Lions have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Taylor Decker, the former Buckeye, guilty on that one.
First down.
To throw is gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big play there for the Lions. A pickup of 44 yards.
180.
Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
80.
Now Goff. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with 2.
And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. And make it 3 in the 1st. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are able to extend their first-quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Bo Melton going to bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And there are 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll step up and run. And a nice run close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Throwing, Willis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. Raymond gonna return it, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
23-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good. Throwing down on 3rd and long. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been, because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost heightened the awareness of how good the NFC North can be.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I'd make the argument it's the best division in football. And I think when the worst team, I know they were 5-12, which...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Waheed Muhammad taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. To throw is Willis. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Willis to throw. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, shot.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. 3rd and 11.
Let's go now.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Cut. 20.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
On the ground, this is Craig Reynolds. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. At the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This pass complete to Raymond. And the defense can't roughly stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Lions.
On the ground, it's Reynolds. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first
The thing
down.
that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing, Goff. Right down to St. Brown. They connect again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. So we reach 2-minute warning here in the opener. And this offense in the red zone, if you will. Only fitting to check in with Scott Hansen and find out what's coming up at halftime. Scott.
I see what you did there, Mike. Thank you. And coming up at the half, the debut of the brand new halftime show. Scores and highlights from around the NFL. That's all coming up in 2 minutes.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually,
Good blocking, and he's in. Jameson Williams. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. But Greg, you start to think about it. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Aiden Hutchinson working his way in to register his first sack. Of the new season.
The 27
Willis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Throwing is Willis. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Willis now to throw. That's hard downfield. Stop. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now Nadeem Muhammad. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Now Willis. That complete to Jacobs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Williams in motion. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 6.
Here's Willis. Now he'll run.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It's third down and
Throwing here on third and goal. In trouble, and down he goes. Eden Hutchinson. He works his way in to record the second sack of his young career.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They're in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This from 30 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on second down and 5. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the second-year man, Spencer Rattler. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Dolphins come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Payne Durham. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Buccaneers move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Melton now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Packers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter.
Here we go.
Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to...
He works free, right side, and he will go all the way. Willis down to throw. Headed left, finds time, and he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Dan Campbell there. The Lions head coach as his guys head back out for their next possession. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba, he has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets. They got there in a the sack.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. Oh, looked like he had the first down, but the ball is out. And the defense comes up with a...
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Detroit.
Here now, a toss to Montgomery. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride. And they continue to pull away.
Bates now for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough field.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
14 yards. That's another Packers first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games times when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Good. Throw it. Willis. He'll try to do it with the screen. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for two fails. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down, Lions.
They'll go play action with Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Handoff. It's Montgomery. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And the Lions first down.
Go, Todd! 180! Turbo,
One more time for Montgomery. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Now, Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good pick up a 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
Go! 180!
A carry here for Montgomery. Finding room to the 20. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
180! Value 1! Hold on. Check.
Now Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no
group. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Willis to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 60 boxes.
To throw, here's Willis. Open is Kraft. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
That's good.
Get it.
Packers.
Viking 18.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play was the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, faking the give. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Willis. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Eden Hutchinson. What a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in week 1.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
77.
Throwing Willis. That deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Off to throw on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Turbo's up. Value 3.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's That's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down, your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 9.
180.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
All he can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
180.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
20. What's that?
On play action, Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
80.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Montgomery. He's to the 10. And he's in! David Montgomery. Touchdown. Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Pack to 60.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing is Willis. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Aiden Hutchinson. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack. The game. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Hit by the all-pro safety, Kirby Joseph. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. 2nd down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They run out of the gun with Montgomery. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's
they're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Only need a yard. And it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
1st down.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities.
The new season starts now. I'm Scott Hanson, and you are tuned in to the brand new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? This a big play early in the ballgame. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Vikings come away with the victory. It's win 1 in game 1 for J.J. McCarthy. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Bengals get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports. Football is back. I'm Scott Hanson, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season.